Are we live? I guess we are live. What is going on, everyone? We got a lot of fancy new equipment. We're doing it right. It is Friday. We get to talk about anything. So sit tight, grab a drink, tune in, comment. I'll see you guys in a second. What is going on, everyone? It is Friday and we are here. And as you can see, we got a very nice computer sitting here. This is the very first Kicker computer. I am not lying to you guys. This thing, oh, wrong button. Too many buttons here. This thing is beautiful. SJC putting this all together. John K, Scott Dilbeck, even Bill Frog, Bubba, Cornut, all the 14 guys putting this thing together, man. This thing is beautiful. You know, I don't even know where to start with this thing. It's just a Kicker computer, and it has every feature I could ever need for streaming, editing, and I haven't even gotten below the tip of the iceberg with it yet. Just setting up the monitors. Speaking of monitors, got the I keep hitting the wrong button. Got the monitors hooked up, but I'm waiting to get a bigger table. My table is not big enough. Got a fancy mouse pad. Thank you, guys. I got to figure out where to put the boom arm. All kinds of stuff, man. This place is a mess. But slowly and surely get the amp dyno ready over there and just get everything going, man. It's going to be awesome. And Ernie, thank you for sending me this, not sending me, but telling me what to buy, the ATM Mini. This thing is nice once you get it going, man. It is awesome. Matt G with the $20 super chat. Thank you so much, man. Today is my birthday, so happy birthday to me. Congratulations on the new computer. Thank you, Matt, and happy birthday, Matt. That's awesome, man. You gotta be getting up there now. Are you 29 yet? I know a lot of people are turning 29 this year, but I don't know about you. But either way, happy birthday, man. Thank you so much for the super chat, and always tuning in, buddy. Appreciate that you're here. Tonskeen, Sick Tower, Andy, thank you, man. This thing is beautiful, and I had to put it on display for you guys to see because it's so beautiful. It's not just a black box. This thing is awesome. Like, it's so cool. You turn it on, there's a kicker button. Like, how cool is that? I think that's the coolest thing. I did not see that coming. Andy gonna be sleeping on the casting couch? Of course. You know what? We got a couch in here, a couch in Bryson's room. We got couches everywhere. I surely have a place to sleep if anything ever happens. You know what I mean? Thanks for tuning in, Bobby. Jake Zimmerman, get with me. I'll make you a desk. I just ordered one on Black Friday. It's an electronic desk, so it's nice. I'll be able to adjust it at the height so I can, do all that fun stuff. But I appreciate you, Jake, man. I was thinking of building my own, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy one and just not worry about it. But I wouldn't mind something for the computer here because this area, it's kind of, as you can see, I keep pressing the wrong button. As you can see, there's a Living Loud box kind of holding things up. Just because cables aren't long enough, I went to Walmart, picked a few of them up and stuff like that just to make some things longer. But it's a work in progress, man. But thanks for tuning in, and thank you for being on the Rolling Thunder tonight with us. That was awesome. 36, Matt. I didn't know you were 36. Super chat's working. SJC, yes, they are working. I was minimizing and doing everything with this computer, and the super chats are still working. So whatever that was with minimizing or maximizing the screen and then super chat's not working, that is something we need to address to StreamYard. Listen, if you ever have a Dell Inspiron i3, i5, whatever that was, and super chats might not work if you try pushing it. Full Tilt Boogie, SJC. This is the guy that put this all together with all the parts. Man, thank you so much. Guy works for Dell. I mean, what better person to put a computer together for you? That is awesome. Thank you for tuning in, man. Appreciate that you're here, and I hope you and your family are doing well. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you, William. Thank you. Man, I cannot wait to put everything together, with the amp dyno, with your Bluetooth, bass knob you sent me, dude. It's going to be awesome. I was surprised I was able to get this computer together, get the sound, the audio working, man. It was a nightmare, but I'm like, I guess I could try to put it together, and here we are. We're on the new computer, and it's running full tilt. I love it. David, thank you for tuning in, man. Sup, Andy? You know what? Just happy that I'm not sick. My voice is here. Gets a little raspy once in a while, but I don't know why. It's just, you know how it is. Flu 22. Dennis the Menace, what is going on, buddy? Thank you for tuning in again. If you guys got any questions, I know there was some questions on Tuesday. A guy was asking about box dimensions, if the port was big enough, yada yada, on the 2 4-inch arrows for the, I think it was 2 8s or 2 10s. It was a truck box. Guys got questions like that, excuse me, this is the place to do it. 25, it is raining currently. Actually, it was pretty nice today, about 55. If I didn't have to go to Walmart and do some shopping, I definitely would have taken the bike out today. Not too cold. Andy gonna make a video lighting his old laptop on fire? No, I cannot do that. Kayla bought that for me for my birthday a few years ago. And I need that for the amp dynos. That's for the amp dynos, and it's great because now I have my laptop I can take to my car and meter. Oh, just whacked, breaking it in already. Take it to my car and meter at any time without disconnecting all my streaming stuff. So, it's going to be a win-win for everything, man. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. No fire. William, I got to throw this up. Hey, Living Loud with Andy, Friday late night for the win. You're a rock star. Keep doing what you do. And you know what? Keep watching, man. I appreciate you guys. We're going to keep doing this. And if it wasn't for you guys watching, I wouldn't be doing this. Scott Shadle, what is up, bro? How are you and how are you feeling? I'm feeling a lot better, thank God. It's just one thing after another, but back to work, back to streaming, if you call this work too, and firing on all 4 cylinders. Jason DeClue, what's going on, man? I want to give you a shout out on the Rolling Thunder, but you know how it is when you're talking with a few guys. Thank you for always tuning in, man, and being a basshead, buddy. Can't wait to meet you one day, actually. Hopefully Slamology one of these years. Let me know how the audio is. I might sound a little hot. Mic's in a different position. Settings are the same. I had to literally copy and kind of paste the settings for the microphone from the laptop here with Elgato because I wanted it to be the same because I had it dialed in nice. And then the background music and then just setting this stuff up, man. There's so many USB spots on the back, man, it gets confusing. Listen, there's a difference from a 2.0 to 3.1, and I guess it's megabytes per second. I don't know. I'm learning this stuff. It's crazy. Kibo, thank you for tuning in, buddy. Appreciate you that you're here tonight. Oh, man, you guys are all here. I think they just want to see the PC in action, man. You know what? I was happy I was able to put it up. SJC was like, oh, man, maybe you'll have it for Friday because I got this Wednesday. And I'm like, oh, I got to redo everything. I don't know where it's going to go, where it's going to fit, how to do all this, get this all ready. And I was able to do it. And we are here. But hey, man, that's the whole point. We got 40 people in here tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this computer, smash the thumb button. Man, the like button, please, guys. They put a lot of work and some money into this computer. This thing's got all the top gear, man. It's insane. 4 terabytes of just storage. Woo! I know I'll rack it up eventually, but it's going to take a lot longer than normal. It's going to be great for editing. John K. Andy, did you take the styrofoam bracing out of the PC? If so, good. What are you talking about? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, SJC did tell me earlier. He was like, "Hey, you know, take that styrofoam out before you turn it on." And I was like, "You know what? Good thing you said something, because I would have just turned it on." You can actually open the side compartment here and see everything. Maybe one of the shows in the future, I'll open it for you guys so you guys can see the inside parts. And it lights up too. There's lights everywhere. Top, side, bottom, back, every which way, man. It's freaking awesome. Yes, my voice is back. Man, did I miss it? You know, I didn't want to keep talking like this all the time or do some weird stuff over the microphone. I wanted my voice, you know, the dynamicness of just, you know, my voice. I was like, no, I can't do it. Every time I do it, I'm dying. Colby, what's up? Asa, dude, thank you for tuning in. Randy G, thank you for walking in today. Santa is bringing me some Solo X's. You know what? I think that's the holdup on the Solo X is at the North Pole. So maybe you might be getting them. I don't know, you know, unless you got like somebody on the inside up there, he might be able to get them to you earlier. But I think that's the holdup, really, why the Solo X has not been released yet. Thanks for tuning in. Of course, we got Dolby here. This is a new guy. Thank you for tuning in, Mr. Dub Team himself. Thank you so much, buddy. Brand new to the show. Yes, Jason DeClue, kicker. That's it. That's all you got to say to put a smile on my face. Wait, what? Did you say kicker? What? Yeah, dude, yeah. Fry TV Now. Hey, all. Thanks for tuning in, man. Like, share, and subscribe. It's free and it helps the channel. Absolutely, dude. You know, and a lot of people, you know, with the streaming, I feel more people do watch that are subscribed. But with YouTube videos, you know, people watch it and they might not subscribe right away. But you know what? As long as they're watching your content, that is all that matters, because subscribers does not matter. It's a nice number to look at, though. Let me tell you, I'm real close to 3K. It makes me feel good when I wake up in the morning. It's like, oh, yeah, there we go. We're almost there. We're doing all right. Mullen Performance, thank you for tuning in, buddy. Thank you so much. Hope the build is going good for you. Thank you, Scott. Man, we got some super chats down here, and I'm totally missing them. I see it working, though. I'm just reading every single comment. I feel so bad. Andy, can we see a close-up of the case? I did throw one up earlier. I will right now. Kibo with a $20 super chat. Thank you, man. Nothing but love, bro. Glad to see you up and going again. You know what? I'm just happy to be back. Sorry, we got some wire management going on here. But, dude, look at this thing. This thing is just freaking beautiful. The unmasked sticker really makes it. Bill made that himself. So the guys actually went and talked to Bill and was like, hey, can you make this for our dude Andy? And bada bing, bada boom. It's got all kind of inputs on the top, nothing too crazy, but that kicker button, dude, that kicker button is awesome. It's so cool. It's so cool. And these lights, man, like literally, look at that kicker. What? 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 A kicker computer. It's real. I'm telling you. Just sticker bomb back here between Kicker, Living Loud, Team SP Loud, everything, man. I'd show you the back, but I can't really get back there right now. But like I said before, on the next stream, I'll definitely try to get this opened up for you guys so you can see that too. But I had to show off that decal. How cool is that? You got to have the red light painted on it too, like how they do. You got to. Kibo, thank you so much for your super chat, man. And you know what? I'm just happy to be back, buddy. I am happy to be back. David, $20 super chat. Thank you so much, David. Oh, man, I hope you're doing good. Need to see you on a stream here soon on the Wasted Information. Yes, hit the like. He's been saying this for over a year. And you guys are listening for the most part. I think it was on the Kickin' It with Andy show. There was, man, 50 likes on it. And there was about 50 people, so in theory, everyone liked it. So listen to Dave. Keep on listening. Thank you so much, Dave. Appreciate you, buddy. Oh, man. Andy, another $20 if you do the rest of the stream with the girl filter on. You know what? If I had a deep faking app, I would do it for free. I can only do photos, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Dave Bradshaw, thank you for tuning in, man. Got a lot of new people tuning in, man. This is awesome. This is awesome. You guys got any questions? Let me know. Candy, yes, Candy. Bill W. Weedamore, thank you for tuning in. Mega Who, you are amped up. Thank you so much for tuning in, Bill. Appreciate that you're here. It's cool to see the guys at Kicker tuning in. You know, we love it. We love it. We're like, oh, hey, what's going on? Billy, Bill Frog, Ernie, you know, anybody, man. Anybody. It's awesome. Thank you, Scott. Thank you so much, man. 0 to 150 dB on just an L7X. I mean, with the 15, I could see it definitely. Definitely. All right, let me scroll down here. Ain't got no clock on it. It's got a clock on it. See, it's there. It's there. Paul Harris, thank you for tuning in, man. I hope you're doing well too, man. It's great to see you guys, and I'm back 100%. You know, Tuesdays, the shows are a little bit limited. Friday, we can just kind of talk about whatever. It's pretty cool. If you guys do know anything about computers, though, I am having a small issue. Not the computer itself, really. When I screen share here, if you notice, the color is a little bit off. It looks like it's orange, and I don't know why it does that. And I thought it was the screen itself here. But even if I just put an HDMI input and then to the ATM Mini, it makes it without no screen connected because I'm just spliced into it. It'll look orange. And I'm like, what the heck's going on here? With the old computer, I never had that problem. Not once. So I don't know if it's something with how this computer runs, if there's a setting. Otherwise, it works good. Oh, man. It's the little things. I'm like, oh, no. Oh, no. What's going on with the color? But I'll get it fixed, man. That's the easy stuff. Average Guy, 1983, thank you for tuning in, man. Again, man. It's awesome to see other YouTubers come here and watch, you know, because I'm just some random guy too, you know. It's just cool to have you guys here, man. Thank you so much for tuning in, commenting, just being part of the community, man. It's awesome. All right, let me see here. Does anybody have any questions? SJC, Audio Guy, what am I doing? I'm getting lost here. I'm looking at too many things, too many screens and monitors going here. Thank you to the 14.4 volt family. No way I could have done it for Andy without everyone. Yeah, man, you know, you guys really put it together. You know, SJC did the hard work by physically putting this thing together. But if it wasn't for you other guys throwing in, man, You know, closer I got to it whenever things started to get leaked, we'll say. Because I was going to go and buy a computer, and then SJC's like, yeah, don't do that. And I'm like, what? Who was that? You know, someone knocking at my door. Hey, don't buy a computer. I'm like, what? You know, something like that. And I'm like, okay, I guess I won't buy a computer then. And, you know, just little leaks here and there, but I did not see anything. I had no idea what it looked like, no idea anything. And then, you know, it's awesome that it's here. It's awesome that it's here. And I still need more time to like dive into it, to like the settings and all kinds of stuff, change the colors, all kind of fancy stuff, man. It's really insane. It really is. Let me scroll down here. Average Guy 1983. Andy, what do you think about the new Warhorse amp? I'm digging it, and definitely getting at least one. You know, the WX 3.6K is going to be an amp that I believe, you know, I wouldn't say it replaces the KX line, but it definitely fills a hole, you know, at least for the 2400 not being available. So, and being a kicker amp, it's going to be efficient. The competition mode where it locks in the gain per se, it sets it at 4 volts, sets the crossovers wide open, and it's going to be an amplifier that is efficient and does a lot of power. Honestly, I believe it's going to do 5K. Just knowing what the 2400 did, I believe the 36 is going to do 5K. Who knows, dynamically, maybe 6. I have not seen on a bench. I seen it before it had decals on it. That was about it. But, you know, just like they always say, there's this family keeps getting bigger. You know, first it was the Street Series, then it was the Warhorse. Is that it? I don't think so. You know, family usually has more than 3 members. That's a small family. I don't know, man. From what I'm hearing, we got a lot of relatives. We got a lot of relatives, man. And I'm excited to see the stuff. And, you know, one thing at a time. I can't wait, dude. I can't wait. Oh, the kicker logo. Where did I put that? Oh, I totally forgot about that. Ah, where did I put that? That is over here somewhere, I think. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find it. Bear with me here. This thing's awesome. Oh, how could I forget about this? I had to. It's worth it. It's worth it. Look at this thing. 3D. I've been messing with everything else too much. I forgot about this. This thing is awesome. I don't know where I gotta put it, maybe. No. I don't know. Where do you guys think it should go? It's kind of blocking the clock now. That's the problem. I need a bigger room now. Just move everything forward. I could do it, but then I might need another kicker sign. I don't know. But this thing is just sweet. We'll just leave it there. There we go. That's good. You get the point. Thank you guys, man. All that, you know, 3D rendering, printing stuff. It's awesome, dude. It's freaking sick. It's awesome. Dave Bradshaw, thank you for tuning in again, man. Kicker set the bar back in the day. And you know what? That could be a topic on itself. You know, can you repeat the past? Do you want to repeat the past? You know, and I feel like what they're doing with the L7X line is they're coming into the lanes again, you know, per se. But with how technology is, it's like, can you re-land on the moon for the first time? You know, and it's just like, yeah, you want something competitive in there so that you're there, you're in the race, but no one's a real winner anymore. You know, it's not like there's just some person that's going to do something crazy. You know, we're all seeing these scores. They're jumping up by like a little bit at a time, you know, like, yeah, we went up a dB this year, but that was Mecha. That's not dB drag, you know, and people can say kick and windshield, yada, yada, yada. And it's just like real small stuff. But yeah, dude, they were killing it back in the day. You know, because there was nothing else quite so, you know, and obviously technology advances, but it's awesome to see what they're doing today, because they always could have, and they always did, you know, and they pulled out, what, 2008? or maybe a little bit after, when we had the first recession, like we're going in again, which is scary and sad. Hopefully we see these products come to fruition and all of them that they, whatever. And there's no issues, but that's the reason why they pulled out with the Solo X and the original Warhorse. It was either fire employees or cut products. They cut products that weren't selling like the other ones. Everyone didn't have 10 grand, to buy 418s and a Warhorse amp, They were having other issues. Gas, that's when I started driving, 2007, 2008, well, earlier, 2006, but gas was really going up. It was like $4 a gallon. I mean, like it is again. So it's just, damn. It's cool to see them doing this stuff again. Of course, the 14.4 Talk Discord, I can't go without saying, if it wasn't for that group in particular, this computer probably wouldn't happen. It's just the ease of access. Everybody can share photos, talk, call, do all that stuff. And the 14.4 Talk chat really started it all. It did. And, it's crazy because, not everyone has Facebook. YouTube sucks. You can't, message anyone. And not everyone has each other's phones. So, absolutely, man. 14.4 Discord talk for the win. Appreciate you tuning in, 25. Good job on winning last week, too. Definitely rigged that just for you, man. Definitely. Thank you, Dave. Must be a first-time tuner-inner. Appreciate that you're here. I do this every Tuesday and Friday. And, yeah, dude, you gotta have something nice to look at. I mean, if you've seen my beard, it's not the greatest, so you gotta have something going on back there, Appreciate that so much. Andy, 5-hour stream facts. A 5-hour stream sitting there with 2 other guys or 3 other guys is not an issue at all. It's when you're doing it by yourself, and if you stop talking, the stream ends. So it's harder when you're by yourself. I don't know. I feel like an hour and a half is the most I would ever do by myself. I've done them longer, but then eventually you guys jumped on, and that's why it went even longer. It's not that bad, but when you're just talking and talking and talking, it's hard, man. I'm telling you. I'm struggling right now because my voice is still getting used to this, but I'm okay. Just like when I was cleaning ceiling tiles yesterday, man, I was, whoo-wee, I was struggling. I'm like, man, my arm hurts. I'm used to lifting up my vape and my drink, and that's about it, Like, Dave Bradshaw, why doesn't Kicker do a Monster Motor series and a round sub? Good question. I don't see why they wouldn't. They could. They absolutely could. I'm kind of stumped on that one, because you think about it, the biggest round they had was CVX or Comp Q, and the Solo X line only had the 10, the 12, and the 18, and one Warhorse. Things may or may not be different in the future here. So, with that being said, will they stay with Square for, the ST series, if you want to call it, the L7X family? I don't think that I haven't heard anything, at the end of the day, if you can make a Square woofer not outperform, but perform just as well as a round physically, and you're moving more air, and you're not sacrificing anything, and that's kind of the whole point of a Square speaker, is utilizing the entire front panel as, one membrane, one speaker going back and forth, but it's 12. And why would you veer from that with something that costs a lot, that you may not see returns that profitable compared to an entry line or middle tier product? I know they could, but I don't know if they would. You know what I'm saying? And you think about the Solo X, the greatest kicker you've ever heard. It's probably Square. Unless maybe you're in a sound quality or you just haven't been around much. I don't know. That's my opinion on it. Could they do it? Yeah. Will they? I don't think so. Good question. Very good question. Hey, if you want something like that, though, you can always message social@kicker.com. Message Kicker on Facebook, think they got Twitter. Yeah, they got Twitter. They got everything. Give them a message. Give them a call. Tell them, ask them. You know, one guy might not be able to tell you, but, you know, someone will. And they'll take it into consideration. And just like anything, they want to sell products that you guys want. So if you want that and enough people say, we want that, I'm pretty sure they might make it. Troy, love you, bud. Thank you so much for tuning in. Go Kicker. Kicker for the win. Love you, bud. I'm going to make it, I swear. All right, let's see here. Lots of comments. Logos were by our boy John K. Absolutely, dude. He did excellent. Excellent. This stuff is just like, this reminds me of, I don't know if you guys were like old school like me at all, but like, remember the Jesus signs? Like if you had them like this or you put them like this, it would say Jesus no matter what, and it was like three-dimensional. That's what this reminds me of, but it's Kicker, and that's so cool. It's so cool. It's like I could use it for a lot of things, and it's like, I don't know. It's so basic, but it's beautiful. I love it. I love it. I really do. All right. Flava Flav. Yeah, I could go for a Kicker emblem. Got a super chat just dangling down here. Well, I'm so far behind. I'm so far. I'm trying to answer all the comments. Bubba, thank you, buddy, with another $20 super chat. Just a shout out of thanks for SJC, John K, Cornut, Scott Dilbeck, and of course Bill Frog for their contribution for the Living Loud with Andy, or Lalawa, Kicker Computer Project. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Bubba. And you know what? I just feel like it was just a team effort, and you guys killed it. You guys knocked it out of the park. This thing is awesome. I enjoy it, and you know, I honestly, when I'm sitting back here, I enjoy working on stuff. You know, it's like, man, maybe I should get to those Kicker requests, Kicker Club requests. You know, it's beautiful, man, and it makes me feel legit. And I can't thank you guys enough. And I know you had a lot to do with it too, Baba, and always on it. Appreciate your dedication and your effort, and you're part of the community, man. You guys make me choke up, man. I love you guys. I really do. Saber, don't even start. Glitchy video, anyone else? I hope not. If we got a glitchy video, I blame the ATM Manny or this camera. It's not the computer. You gotta blame somebody. Man, Xfinity. Turn your Wi-Fi off. I know that helps sometimes. I was on here with the Rolling Thunder and I'm going nuts, and here I just had settings wrong on the TV, on the screen. Listen to me, I sound like an old person. The TV. I can't. Looks good. Thank you, average guy. Yeah, that thing is so awesome, that little emblem. All right, quick steal the clocks. Yeah, exactly. I can't. All right, let me take a sip here. I know you like purple, SJC. I know you do. I feel like Down for Sound is where you're going to find a purple amp that's not 20 years old. I just don't see them, you know, or custom make them, you know. I know you would know somebody, at least somebody in our inner circle here that could do it, but I know it would be cool to see custom colors, and especially for like women, you know, purple or pink. But how well do they sell? That's the thing. That's the way you got to look at it, and that's unfortunate. But it would be awesome. But dude, Down for Sound, they got the purple. What is it? The 400.4 channel or something like that. That's purple, and I think they have a bigger one too. I'm not too sure. Not losing my voice. My first big demo was in 91 with a Kicker Dually with 418s and Alpha Sonic amps. I know in the beginning Kicker did not have amplifiers. You know, they started out with subs and they did not have amplifiers. It's crazy, man. You know, I kind of wish, you know, there was a DeLorean, Back to the Future kind of deal thing, you know, and like you could go back in time. That's why I thought that, what is it? Ready Player One was so cool, where you could go back into time in certain time frames and look at stuff. It'd be cool to see that, witness that. I mean, I get to hear the stories from you guys, but, you know, Just like not going down to Kicker HQ, just seeing the videos. It's not the same, man. It's not. All right, 35 minutes in already, guys. Yeah, Mullen, you're gonna have me beat on the beard game. I keep it nice and maintenance. I don't let it go. I don't get the Drew Jones going or anything like that. That man's got a beard. I don't know. I feel like I would look like a mountain man. I'm good. I'm good. Hello, Mom. Thank you for tuning in. I heard you had a family connection at Walmart. Love, Mom. Thank you so much. Absolutely got to see Mom and Aaliyah, or Dad and Aaliyah. And we were doing some shopping today, and it was just, man, you know, just trying to fit everything in one day. We get it done, though. Yeah, it was nice seeing them. Thank you for tuning in, Mom. Love you. It is raining a lot tonight. It is raining. It is raining a lot. Do let me know how the picture looks on here, though. I had to mess with a few things, but nothing crazy. Awesome. Living loud in the 80s tune going now. Yeah, you hear the background music, right? Yeah. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. RVH, I need to know what you're working on next. I have a theory. It's more expensive to ship heavier subs, so you enlarge the cone area with a smaller, lighter motor. Same output with less weight, in my opinion. You know, that's how speakers used to be, you know? They didn't have these giant motors or these heavy, you know, cones and heavy spiders, but they didn't move 2 inches each way either, you know? And I feel like that's where you need the big motor, the big whatever, you know, and heavy cones. That's the issue with it. That's the issue with it. But right, man, you know, and I feel like that's kind of what Kicker's kind of always been doing. You know, they don't make these, until now, these giant high power handling speakers. They got these efficient L7Rs, L5s, you know, and these things are crazy loud for a little bit of power. Big cone, not that much motor, but more motor force than maybe another one because it's an isobaric technology, solo baric, you know, so kind of hit the nail on the head with that. But RVH, man, I need to know what you're working on next. I know you sold your Kicker Comp Qs, L7 Qs, 15s, and your Kicks 2400. What are you going with next? Deviant for life, I can't skip you up there, buddy. I seen your super chat. Thank you so much, man. We need to see the disturbing pic of Candy 14.44. Not that one. I made a good one. You made one that looked like Aunt Nelsa or something. I don't know what the heck that was. But Candy, living loud with Candy is a real person. It's actually my second sister, once removed. Something like that. Dennis the Menace, do you think my fuse could be failing? I've checked every connection. Did I miss any other? I mean, your fuse is failing. You know, usually a fuse works or it doesn't. It can melt. Check the connections. I would check the connections. If you got anything shutting down, yeah, you can check your fuse, but usually they'll just go. I wouldn't say that they, you know, fail slowly. They usually will keep working fine, but it could go quicker than it normally would. That would be the thing where it's already has damage, and since it has damage, higher resistance, more current for the same amount of power being drawn. It's just how it works, and next thing you know, your fuse blows on 80 amps instead of 120, you know, just because of over time. But usually it's just gonna work or it doesn't. All right. David Bryant, Kicker making computers now? Yes. No. I wish, you know what? I would push the crap out of this, you know, like, buy now. Kicker computer. I mean, it even rolls off the tongue. But its name is the Kicker computer, but no, they do not make them, unfortunately. I mean, if you talk to SJC, I'm sure he could work something out for you. You know, do something, but I don't know. Then you might have to talk to Steve Irby too. Can't have too many computers got kicker on it and not be getting any kickback, man. I don't know. You know what I mean? Oh man, it looks good on my 55-inch TCL. Awesome. If it looks good on there, then that's all that matters, because half you guys are watching on screens that are this big. So if it looks good on that, it looks beautiful on the phone. But you know what? I feel like a lot of us do watch on TV and the phone, because that's what I do for Kicker Unmasked. I have it on TV, and then I have it on my phone too to look at the comments and comment stuff. So it's just, you know, back and forth, back and forth. John, thank you for what you put into this with the stuff, man. Thank you. $2 super chat. Candy is better than new computer. Give us eye candy. I will give you that just because. All right. Hold on. I got a lot of albums here. I literally have an album called Candy. Now, Candy does like some kicker too. Hear me out, okay? She likes some candy and some kicker, okay? She's got an eclipse too. It just kind of, it's crazy. Kind of works out. And I think there's one more here. Oh yeah, here's, I'm telling you, she's real. This was at Slamology, and she was actually hitting on Dave. Okay, so Candy is real. I can't control her, what she does, and it's a shame, but it happens. Well, there you go, John. Thank you for your super chat, man. Candy. You guys like Candy more than Andy. Come on, man. And I have a feeling I know why. Voice is not failing. Okay, maybe a little bit. Fine Out TV, Living Loud with Andy. I just got 2 new JP8 amps in blue. Look good. Nice. And hit hard and low on my old KLH 15 subs. KLH, they usually make home audio, don't they? Dude, you know, the JP8 amp for what, $170 or $200? It's a deal, especially because you can run it down to half ohm. You can get the acrylic back. You know, it's just really cool stuff that they make, you know, and it's going to last. As long as you take care of it, it's going to last. I don't know about their warranty program, how well it is compared to others, but I'm sure, you know, you reach out to them in the right way, they're going to take care of you, man. You know, with technology and per se smaller companies, you know, I feel like a lot of people try to go at them via internet, Facebook, and that's the wrong way to do it. You literally have to contact them like a normal company, man, and be like, hey, my amp did this, blah, blah, blah. What do I do next? You know, and hey, get it done, get it situated. Not that it happens, but you know, it's just with anything, man, with anything. It's awesome, dude. You know, I want to try their amp so bad. I keep buying other stuff, and I didn't even have an amp dyno for the longest time. Now that I do, it'll definitely be on there. And I know if you guys did the 8s, I would like to do the 8, you know, just because, but something along that too. Because I feel like the JP8 is the easy amp to buy, to get into for any person. You know what I mean? It's that price point. Hey, sometimes all you need is a goatee, buddy. That's all you need. Thank you, man. Thank you. You know, being in audio all my life, it's like it kind of went hand in hand. Like, video's got to look good, audio's got to sound good. You know, as a kid, messing with a camcorder, making the news, you know, there was no such thing as editing then, you know, on a tape. But still, you know, just been there, done that, went to school. In high school, took a few classes for audio, video, you know, so kind of learned how to edit early before they were on your phone. And, you know, it's kind of always been my thing. And that's why when I came out the gate, I'm like, yeah, this isn't good enough. I need this to be better. This sounds good, but we can make it better. And, you know, with having this computer and just everything else, man, it's making it easy. And it helps out so much. It really does. Yeah, you know, I feel like switching into things, it's going to make it process that video faster, you know, and just, you don't want to put too much strain on it, but at the same time, it's there and it can take it when needed, you know, and I was looking at, since I got the ATM Mini, they have the hyperdeck, and I think the hyperdeck would be pretty cool. That's literally what Kicker uses for the unmask. But either way, I got all the USBs, all the stuff. It's insane. I'm excited. Like, I can still, do all the screen share and stuff, but I like to be able to do it on this ATM Mini because I can make this picture in a picture a lot better. You know what I'm saying? I think that's awesome. But, if I wanted to screen share just on here, I could still, screen share normally, like on StreamYard, and it would run so much better. Yeah, look at the difference there. We can show that, and then I think, is it this camera here? Yeah, look at the difference on that. I don't know if you can tell. Look at the color. That's what I'm talking about. It looks like it's like orange. I don't know why it does that, but it's just when I screen share with the ATM Mini. Ain't happening, Deviant. You messed that one up too bad. Matt, you might just hook up with Candy. I don't know. She might be into your type. Not happening, John. I don't even have Discord logged in here. I have it on my phone, but I ain't going that extra mile. That one's bad. No, you make me look bad. No, I can't do that one. You can't edit, Candy's pictures. You can't do that. It's like a lot of people need, filters on their face, and some people just don't, and Candy's one of them. She doesn't need that filter. Thank you, Justin, for tuning in, man. Check out the new computer. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you guys so much. It's freaking sweet. Deviant, you're killing me. You're killing me. I think I saved it on my phone. I know you guys posted a few crazy ones, and I've been saving them. I try to save them, but I'm gonna have to... Oh, man. I don't know where it's at. You're gonna have to send it to me or something. I know it was on one of the 14-point chat. There's like 5 different groups there. That one is too hot for TV. That's it. That's it. Hey, it's okay, man. It's okay. I could go for some milk. It's actually great for acid reflux. I'm not blushing. It's the camera. It's the camera. I'm telling you. Stream of the week. You know what? I miss hearing that. Not streaming for almost 4 weeks. Was sad. I'd come in here and do some editing or, whatever. And it's just like, yeah, not streaming. Not streaming. It's so weird. It's so weird. It was a break. I got a nice reset out of it. But at the same time, I kind of didn't know what to do with myself. And it kind of made me sad. Do you know what I mean? Like, not depressed. I'm not that person, but like sad. Like I was, I felt like there was nothing to really do, and I'm used to always doing. And it's great to be back, man. It really is. It really is. They put one of the female snapshot. Yeah, you don't want to see that, Justin. You just don't. You just don't. Saturation is too high. Exactly. That's exactly why I look like I'm blushing. Yeah, this one looks like Caitlyn Jenner on my face. This does not. The more I look at it, that's Caitlyn Jenner, man. I mean, she does have the 14.4 talk chain, though. I mean, oh, I was just focused. There we go. Look at that. I mean, she blinging. She blinging. You didn't need to see that, Mike. You didn't need to see that. Hey, you know what? When the people say something, sometimes you gotta listen. Sometimes you gotta listen. No, I don't got the flu again. I swear to God, I'll do something. I don't know what I'll do. Start wearing a face mask, you know, because those work great. All right, cool. I mean, we're early. We talked about so much stuff with the computer, but like not that much. I mean, I do want to show you guys here. Where are we at here? Oh, I got to go over here. I got to start moving these things over here so I don't have to move my main camera. It's great that super chats work and I can make things big and small and it doesn't mess with nothing. Like it's great. I think it's cool that it has this stuff here where it just really tells you what's going on with the computer. I guess this is the video card or something like that. But like you can adjust things, like I can literally adjust the fan speed, which is pretty cool. Make it start, you know, cooling me down and the computer. I don't know. I just think it's really like neat looking, and you know, just tells you what's going on with everything. You know, just fancy, man, fancy. And then I think, yeah, we'll show the storage. No, we want to go here. This PC right here. Oh, you're not going to see that. There we go. Oh, really? I'm in the wrong way. I'm in the way. I knew that was going to make me small, but that's okay. We got 1.81 terabytes and 1.81 terabytes. Like that is just that's insane. That's a lot of memory, man. All solid state too, I believe. So no crashing. What is on this computer will always be on this computer, which is great because hard drives suck. They break. Receipts, yes. Can you game? No. I could re-download The Sims now. It'll actually play better. You know, that's my gaming. I don't want to get into anything else, man. I got so many hobbies between like literally fish, car audio. There's breathing too, that gets in the way. And like, I don't know, motorcycles and odd things and Goodwill shopping and Pokemon speed runs and just, you know, I just do a lot, you know, and then Kicker Club and just a lot. I have no time, you know, and then I find new things and then it absorbs me. Like that car community app. If you got a phone and you got a car, you got to go check it out. It's just called Carmunity. And it just launched like 4 days ago, and the owner just happens to have an eclipse. He actually commented on my thing. I'm like, oh, okay. That's awesome. Jeff Wallace, thank you so much for $20 super chat, buddy. Congrats on the new computer and welcome back. I am glad you're feeling better. Here's a little something to help support your channel. Thank you so much for what you do, man, and, you know, for the super chat and being part of the community, dude, you know, and it's just, it's great to have good people around us, you know, because this world is not always so friendly, and it's nice to, you know your friends and the people that care about you and appreciate that. And I appreciate you guys so much. I really do. I really do. Thank you so much, Jeff. Pile territory, of course. Of course. SJC said that PC has more knobs than a new amp. I know. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm gonna look into it though. You know, I want to know how to finesse this computer. You know, but I don't want to mess it up where super chats ain't working again. We ain't doing that again. Not today, Dan. Love you, DeClue. Yes, 64 gigs of RAM. I should have just showed the main thing. Where's that at? Settings, system, about, number 3, screenshot. Oh, come on. I mean, it's working, but my little thing isn't big anymore. Dumb. I gotta download this app again anyway. Yes, 64 gigabytes of RAM and 64-bit operating system, 3.6 gigahertz, whatever that means. But I do know it's an i7 9.7K, and that's supposedly pretty good. Yeah, still running Windows 10 because Windows 11 stinks. So, yeah, it's top of the line stuff here, man. You guys did great, and man, I can't wait to start actually stretching its legs out. It's going to be fun. I want to get something over there ready so I can do more stuff, but, you know, I just want it to be perfect. I don't know, like, even it's like second camera here, I'm just like, man, I don't have my GoPro stand. What am I going to do? And I'm like, I'll just sit it there. I had so many attachments, I don't know where they went. I have a tripod, but the tripod ain't fitting back here. You know, I wanted to be able to get some shots of the computer. Pioneer for me, you know, I love me some Pioneer too. You know, I had the Pioneer way back when from Walmart, when they used to sell it. Well, they still do. But the silver cone with like the teeth, oh yeah, oh yeah. Like when they sold it. Can you ollie? I did one ollie in my life. That no. I can ride a skateboard though. I can go places. I can't do anything fancy. Phoenix Audio, you're late. It's all right, man. You know, we do this twice a week. Can always rewatch, but if you got any questions, drop them down below. Be here for a few more minutes, and we're going to be jumping out of here. He can ollie, Art still can't, I'm a rollerblader, bro. In line for life. Thank you, William. You know, and it's just cool that this exists, this community, because, man, whenever I first got into it, you know, I was alone. I was alone. I was just that guy that did car audio, that had the big, loud, annoying system. You know? It's crazy. You know, we get upset with the internet, but it does have its pros, and, voila. Julio, thank you for tuning in. Kicker round subs with lots of motor force with low FS. Dyslexic. I love lows. You know, a low FS will naturally inherently give you better lows, but it all depends, man. But a lot of kicker products do usually have low FS. Obviously, some parameters with a tighter suspension for more excursion may not have a low FS because it's stiffer and all that stuff. But that's not the be all end all. You know, go check out my show I did Tuesday. I kind of talked about that with, you know, TS parameters, FS, enclosures, playability, bandpass, a little bit, you know, stuff like that. But if you look at the L7s, you know, and the L5s and the L7Rs, and even the CVX, you know, a lot of them have low FS. You know, the Solo X, man, my Dual 4 had a lower FS than my Dual 2, which that might be from coil windings and weight. But either way, had like an FS of like 24 and 26. Really low. And yeah, it'll play low freely, very nicely, easily, but doesn't need to be. I still got drainage, which is annoying. You don't need to hear that. Andy house tour. My cord here only goes about a couple feet. Got the amp dyno over there. Area, speakers, t-shirt, cardboard boxes from all the stuff I've been buying. Kicker shirts, all my kicker stuff. And yeah, that's about it. That's the room tour. Got to get one of those fancy Bluetooth ones to go anywhere else. All right, cool. Dennis the Menace, tighten my loose wire on my fuse holder and driving with you on my Pioneer DIN head unit. Trying to hit some bumps, no protection so far. Good. Yeah, you know, loose connections can be always the problem. You know, that's why everyone says check your ground, but that's a connection. You know, always got to check from the front to the back. And if you still got problems, and you probably got an issue with that product per se, amp, sub, whatever head unit, what you're dealing with, always check the source too. That's your head unit. It's nice to have spares, because then if something does happen, you can test with that spare that you know that works and eliminate some, problems that it could be. Oh, well, this head unit works, but this one isn't. And why is that? So it's probably the head unit. All depends, man. Pioneers for the window, too. Average guy. I still have my Clarion NX702 head unit back when it came out. It was ahead of its time, but Clarion basically disappeared. They almost offer nothing. I've heard of Clarion too. And it's sad that some companies kind of just, dwindle away or get bought out, and then that company just kind of throws them away. But, it makes the thing that you have that much more valuable, and it sucks, but that's the best way to look at it. It's the best way. Thank you for tuning in, man. I gotta check your channel. You know how YouTube is. I gotta check your channel, see if you got any more content. I know you're a busy guy too, man. William, you gotta see and like my Infinite Baffle and Autotech BTS amps in my Z28 Camaro I built in 91. That's awesome, dude. I gotta see pictures of your system. I gotta see them. The blue Camaro that you have? Absolutely, dude. Profile picture and everything. Loves it. I love it. What's up, Jeff? Did I miss something? Deviant? Bubba? Fuego? 25? Oh, Fuego? Where's El Fuego? Alright, cool. Andy, is that one of my Dubby shirts? No, that's actually mine. Yours are sitting downstairs. That is the one I bought for here, which is smaller. I think it's a large. But yes, that is the Dubby t-shirt right there. Which I still need to get your stuff going too. Which I wish I could zoom in, but I can't. But that is the new merch. The Living Loud with Andy. Dub Team Collection. Absolutely, man. Deviant, give me yo Addy, lots of space for a banner and decals, you know it, man. Man, I need to get a P.O. box, but then the P.O. boxes suck because then you can only ship certain stuff. But yeah, I'll get that to you, buddy. I got you. Thank you for the super chat. I didn't even realize super chat. $2 super chat. Thank you, Deviant. Appreciate you, buddy. All right, cool. Well, yeah. We're good. It's been an hour and then some. About an hour, really, because the intro is about 3 minutes long. So we're good. And I will see you guys Tuesday after show. See you in the kicker comments, of course, on the Unmasked show. Make sure you tune into that. And I just want to say again, thank you guys so much for this computer. I love you guys. Thank you so much, God. And each day I'm getting better and better. Struggling a little bit, but you know what? We're here. We're 100%, 99.9.999. It's getting worse, but better. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later. I'll see you on the next one. Stay living loud. Easy. we do need to add a C here, but otherwise this is perfect. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I think we got it early. Caboose, we do from Coronut. He can definitely game on a PC if he wants, and you know what? I think that is absolutely correct. And Caboose, Coronut, I think, oh no, Bubba's coming in, 20 for our man Coronut for the win. There can only be one. He is the Caboose. Oh no, Matt goes with Candy, $2, and Coronut is not working. Coronut's the Caboose. I'll see you guys next time.